Hi, Dexter fans. Welcome back to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori. This is Dr. S. Today we're going to talk about Dexter Original Sin, episode 2 and 3. For some reason, they released 2 and 3 together. I'm not complaining.
I'll take it. It's a holiday gift. Thank you.
It is a holiday miracle. The first episode is called Kid in a Candy Store. The second one is called Miami Vice. We're just going to talk about it all together. Okay, well, first of all, it's Dexter's first day at Miami Metro. And the biggest treat for me, I'm going to go right into it, was when he finds his footing with everybody and he first brings in a vegetable tray.
I love it because we know that he brings donuts.
Yes! So we see how he got there, right? I mean, for some reason, that tiny little nugget was really sentimental for me.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
And I love that, he's trying to help them because they're all unhealthy. Like, they eat nothing good.
Yeah.
Right? And his dad just had a heart attack. Mm-hmm. So he's trying to be like, let's bring them healthy food. And they're like, nope.
Yeah. Exactly. He also gets to go on his first little crime scene investigation. And it's funny how he imagined the body with a bow on it because he's like, it's like Christmas morning to him. So funny hearing it from his perspective back then when this all began. I mean, it began when he was younger, but when, life like this, where he gets to be around the stuff he loves, when he gets to be a kid in a candy store.
And I loved how he, because he's such a genius when it comes to analyzing the blood in the original show that we watched. So when he has this whole analysis, I was like, oh, he was always really good. Yeah. And then they just start laughing at him like, well, duh.
They're like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But because he does become a blood splatter analysis.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Totally. Analyst?
Analyst.
Yes. Yeah, that's his thing.
Yeah,
his main thing. Yeah, because he loves the blood.
But just for whatever reason, us getting to know how all of this began has been extra exciting and satisfying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love seeing just how the first cases that he had.
Yeah.
So good.
I also want to say thanks for the soundtrack here. I got some Step by Step by New Kids on the Block, Conga by Gloria Estefan, and Alice in Chains.
Sound Machine.
Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, that alone has made this episode super.
Just having the whole 80s vibe.
Yeah, thank you.
Great.
Yeah, and 90s. Okay, let's talk about Deb a little bit because we also get to see her feelings about Dexter and her dad getting super close and her kind of feeling like an outsider and like she doesn't exist to them. And she makes them dinner and they're kind of ungrateful and she's trying to do the right thing for her dad by feeding tofu kebabs, which look delicious, by the way.
They did look really good. I mean, with a little sauce, I would have been like, I think she said she put sauce on it too. I was like,
she did.
I'll eat that.
No, I think, I think it looked great. But yeah, they kind of give her a hard time, which is sad, and she feels underappreciated because you know what she is. I mean, but it's not Harry's, it's not malicious. Harry has to pay special attention and more attention probably to Dexter and his urges.
That's just how it is, right? When the parent has a child who needs help, they become the favorite because they need help. And Deb's pretty strong. Like, she's got it going on. Like, of course she needs a parent, right?
Yeah.
Like, she needs it. She lost her mom, but, she doesn't have a dark passenger.
No. Just finding a way. You know, I said this last time that I don't think the actress looks anything like the grown-up actress. The grown-up. She's a grown-up. But, the one from the original Dexter. Yeah. But I said she has a lot of, the crude language and the tough attitude. But was Deb always on? I feel like this character is always on. It's always a cuss word, every other cuss word. And I'm trying to remember, maybe it was.
I think she was.
Really
she's got that
the
Chihuahua
time.
Energy, She's like...
Yeah.
And it's kind of attention seeking, right? Like she's trying to get her dad's attention. Because, I kind of think, I don't know, I feel like the energy is pretty spot on, but I don't know for sure.
In some ways I get annoyed. Or I kind of need a break. Like it's not really a lot of levels. There's nothing, it's just kind of all the same. Yeah. But maybe we'll get more of that. I mean, she was a little nicer to Dexter, so it's kind of like you do see tender moments, but I just feel like it's just getting a little old. But maybe that's how Deb was, and I'm just not remembering it that way. She does find Dexter's trophies, the earrings.
Yes.
Right? And she decides to pawn them, ends up pawning her mom's necklace instead. But I was really confused. Why did she need the money that bad?
I think she just wanted money to buy stuff. Like her friend had gotten stuff, from pawning stuff in her parents' house, and she wanted to buy stuff.
Oh, yeah, and she also said she's like, oh, I'm supposed to move on, right?
Yeah.
So that was, I don't think I would have done that. Would you have done that?
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah. Anyway, all along the way, Harry was having flashbacks to old cases, and one of them had to do with Dexter's mom,
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Laura Moser, who was
This is
phenomenal.
the absolute best case scenario for how the show is going to be structured, because we flash back to when Dexter first gets his job.
Yeah.
And then we also, let's like a flashing back within a flashback to when Harry meets Laura Moser. That name we heard like so many times. And then it's all coming back to me. So she introduced Harry to her two sons. And then I was like, oh, the older one is the icebox killer.
Brian. Yeah.
Oh my
That's right. I
gosh.
forgot about that.
So it's like a totally different woman from the wife who he lost the first child with, right?
Right.
So I was like, oh, okay. I get it.
It's like the storyline I didn't know I needed.
Yes.
It was so well done, and the actress did such a good job. And basically, she starts to work for Miami Metro as their undercover, I don't know, drug.
A mole. Like, yeah, she's trying to get them a meeting with the higher ups in
Yeah.
the cartel, right?
Yes, and there's lots of exchanges, and you can tell that like her and Harry kind of have some chemistry or a thing, but Harry does not do
He's
anything.
trying to resist anything.
Yeah, which is pretty amazing. Because like her boobs are out. No,
Yeah.
not all out, but
All the
you know.
time.
But because we know what happens to her, which is horrific, when she got stuck with those guys, I was like, no
100%.
way.
I thought it was going to go down
thought
now. So now it's all leading up to that, right? Is
Yeah.
that what you think now? I think,
Yes.
okay, so now it's like, okay, wait for it.
Yeah.
And I don't want. Remember how many times they flashed back to Dexter in the pool of blood?
As a little boy. Now, he was a very little boy, like 2, when I remembered it from the original Dexter. This little boy that she picks up looks like he's like 4 or 5. Am I wrong?
Oh,
I don't know. I thought he was like really little. Like he was just sitting in
Yeah.
his mom's blood, right?
I don't
don't
remember actually. I know he's
Correct
young,
me.
and then there's the older brother. But yeah, I don't know now. I kind of want to go back and see
Yeah.
because it'll help us know how soon this is going to happen in this series.
Well, I'm saying like this kid looked older, so it would have already
Yeah,
happened by
like-
now. But I'm just saying, maybe it's a discrepancy. Maybe I have a bad memory. So
I have a bad memory too.
please let me know if
So
I'm
I
wrong.
don't remember
I can take
either.
it. Yeah.
Because I do remember him sitting in the pool, but we also later saw Harrison sitting in a pool of blood. So now I'm thinking, am I mixing up?
Maybe that's what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
because he was, baby Harrison was a toddler.
For sure.
in a pool of
Okay,
blood.
that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But now I need to find out. We'll talk about it next week
We're
in
gonna
the
have
next
to
episode because
immediately.
I really want to know because now I'm very worried about it happening in the show. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're going to kind of get invested in Harry and Laura and their courtship because they do they wind up like
I don't know.
Yeah, does he ever have anything with her or not? I don't even remember.
I don't remember, but
Does he just take the children like because she's gone?
I almost thought that was maybe one of the reasons why he took Dexter.
Only
Because-
Dexter, right?
Yeah,
He never took the older one, and that's why he became a bad type of the bad kind of serial killer.
Right. I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go back to Deb because she is so desperate to make captain that she has a party, but she wants cocaine. And Dexter,
I was so concerned. I was like, is he gonna steal evidence?
that's
from-
what I thought, yeah.
No, but he's not like that.
No, he wouldn't do
No,
that. No.
no.
He's very professional.
He's law abiding. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, the deal is you get my earrings back that you gave to your friend, who's like totally hot for him, then I'll get you the cocaine. And it happens, and
Yeah.
it works. The girls are super impressed
Yeah.
by her.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome that he just concocted something similar to cocaine.
But like, of course he did. Of course, if anybody's gonna do it, it's Dexter Morgan. But now he has a mission all along because he is on the quest to find Ferrer and kill him because it's a fix. He needs the fix, right?
Yes.
He needs it, and it's justice. It's
Yeah.
totally justice, right?
Yeah.
So he gets a fake ID, and he's off. Now, okay, the fact that he does capture Ferrer in a very cunning way, it's awesome. But he goes into that.
The highlight arena. Okay, I didn't believe that.
There's no way.
No security.
That was my
That
problem.
was too much.
That
Like,
was-
he's supposed to go to small spaces.
I could see him working
Yeah.
up to that after years and years of doing this.
Yeah.
But
How
your
did-
second kill?
No, I agree. I was told that was a question I had. I was like, is that a good place to do this?
Yeah.
And wouldn't there be like 24-hour security? Like somebody, yeah, like
I'm
you
sure
could get caught.
somebody would
He's
notice.
making some mistakes in these early days, or
Yeah.
or just
Or
not
are we
realistic.
just going to look past that? I'm not really sure. This episode, we also meet Maria,
yes,
played by Christina Milian. Hello.
she's good.
oh my gosh, she's so good,
I'm like,
right?
I'm just obsessed with watching all the old characters, like Mizuka. Oh my god, like perfect casting.
Yes.
Got the
Angel.
vibe. Angel. I think it's him.
I literally am like, is that your son?
I know. Seriously.
He looks exact.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And the mannerisms.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
how did you do that?
That's got it. He's got to be related to the actor.
It's so enjoyable, you know.
Enjoyable.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, I know what you're saying. No,
Yes.
it's like every
candy.
piece about it. Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
So I guess, needless to say, we're really enjoying
my
Dexter
gosh.
Original Sin. Like everything about it, except that was a little unrealistic.
Little things. But I mean, he's kind of rough. Yeah, unrealistic for the wear, because he would have definitely gotten caught. But I kind of like that he's like making these mistakes in the beginning, you know, like the earrings, a trophy.
Well, Harry was very upset with him about that too.
Yeah, he's like, no trophies. But obviously we know he keeps doing this, but in a different way, right?
Yeah,
He
the
just-
slides.
Yeah.
And we see him look at the slide.
Yeah. So
this
he,
episode.
yes, exactly. That's how he got the idea,
Yeah,
right? So I
yeah.
love those little like nuggets, like
It's-
like Easter eggs or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, and we know that is going to be his downfall. And so like
Yeah.
Harry was right, no trophies.
Yeah. It's such a treat.
It is.
Learning
such a
more
treat.
about all of them and how they got there.
Also, again, like in the pilot episode, like the way it's like so sexualized when he like kills, it's kind of uncomfortable for me to watch. Like he did it again this time when he was just like, I was just
Because he
like, get a room,
he
dude.
gets feelings about
Yeah.
it. He gets very nefarious
Yeah.
feelings. For
And he's just, it's just like a release for him, and I'm just like, okay, this is not accidental that you guys are making it so,
for sure.
right? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it was not like that in the
No.
show. But
It's funny that he has those feelings towards killing, but not towards his sister's friend.
yes.
But who clearly likes him a lot. I don't know if that's going to go anywhere. I think it is because, you know, even when he was in relationships in the original Dexter, he's kind of just playing the part. Like,
Yeah.
fitting in with his coworkers, which he does have trouble with at first.
He can't, like, he's very, now that I'm a school psychologist,
Yeah.
I totally see he like exists on the autism spectrum. So like social skills have to be explicitly taught to him.
Yeah.
And then also like the social emotional reciprocity thing, it's like he doesn't get it. Like things are
Totally.
not connecting.
Yeah.
But it's like super smart, and in the thing that he's interested in, he's like all about it, right?
Yeah.
Fixated on it. But then like he doesn't understand social relationships.
It's so interesting.
It's so
fascinating.
interesting. And so yeah, he probably will have a relationship with her, but just like his later on adult relationships, he doesn't know how to
He's just
have
kinda
a relationship.
fake it till you make it
Yeah.
or something. It's just,
Yeah.
he
It's
goes with the motions.
It's fascinating.
Yeah,
oh
it
my
is.
gosh, Dexter has always been such a fascinating character. Now it's
brilliant.
just amazing to see like the history.
Yeah.
Like-
Even with his coworkers when they went out to lunch or whatever, and he's just trying to blend in, and he's
Yeah.
like trying to order the. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's all.
Yeah.
But he's not affected by it. He's not embarrassed by it because he doesn't have that emotion. You know, he's just like, okay, well, try again next time. You know. But wow,
Oh, I can't wait. Like it's just so.
we can't get enough.
I can't.
I'm so
I just
excited.
I want more. I wish I could binge it.
I know it's so true. Well, thanks for the 2 episodes at once, though.
Yes.
That was very nice. Okay, everybody, let us know what you thought of these 2 episodes of Dexter, and then we will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Bye.